Dutch will get us out of this mess. Now, sure, we might run into another 5 messes down the road. Shit, we might run into a whole series of messes, but we will get to the promised land, and we will be free. And for those of you who doubts it, you'll be the ones who won't make it. You can trust me on that. It's trust. North to south trust. That's all I'm saying. Hello.
Hey, Arthur. Hey, fellers.
Arthur?
You'll be back on your feet in no time.
I sure hope so.
All right, well, I should be getting on.
Sounds good.
Mr. Morgan.
Mr. Pearson. You'll work it out, Dutch. You always do.
Hey, Arthur.
Anything I need to worry about?
Not right this minute.
Okay, good.
All right, then.
Let me see some more smiling, boys. Come on. Life is actually pretty good. 100 years ago, we'd have been indentured men. My people were peasants, starving in a field someplace. My mamas were in Lincolnshire. My daddies were outside of Rotterdam. At least that's what they told me. The modern world is ugly. But the old world was worse. Our job is to make a better world for ourselves. Not go backward, but go forward with hope and dreams. Seriously. And that hope begins now by being hopeful and happy. So cheer up, all of you, cheer up.
Hey.
Mr. Morgan.
John. Getting real low on meat here. Many thanks, Mr. Morgan. Hello, Arthur.
Come on, girl.
Hey, Arthur.
Yeah. Just wait a second, girl.
Haha. Haha, we did it. Haha, we did it. Alright, now I better... Oh no! Now we're gonna be in an infinite loop of... It's gonna be over volume. It's overcompensating for the lack of volume before. We're gonna have all of the volume repeated infinitely forever. Okay, awesome. We did it. Thank you so much, Ruby. You are the best. I'm glad that you noticed that, and I'm also glad that you made it in here when I was only like a couple minutes into the stream after that first break. I'm very glad you were able to hear me before the break. All we really did was go out of camp. I mean, I know my audio was muted, but anybody who was watching still saw what happened, but I'll just catch us up anyway. We just went out of camp. We were doing some hunting and collecting some flowers and fighting some bounty hunters, and it appears that we are not finished with the bounty hunter part. That is a thing about whenever you're wanted. Sometimes the bounty hunters will sort of keep coming when you're trying to just explore the open world or, you know, go to your destinations slowly. So that is an element of like where you really just want to enjoy and experience the open world and not get in a ton of fights the entire time. You're trying to just enjoy the beautiful scenery and whatnot. You might want to go ahead and pay your bounty. But personally, I like to engage the bounty hunters nearly every time they are out looking for me, even if it's repetitive like this, because like I said before, which hopefully the mic was working when I said it before, the bounty hunters typically have a lot of high dollar items on them or just generally valuable items like potent health cures, expensive pocket watches, and fun stuff like that. It's all stuff you can like hock at like a fence. Had to wait for the gun to steady. The gun was like, I think Arthur was a little nervous. Yeah, and then the more wanted that you get, the more bounty hunters you get on you, and it is kind of a bummer because there'll be like a posse of like 6 of them if you're really severely wanted, which we probably will be in this save from all the train robberies that I plan to do. If you're really severely wanted, they do sick dogs after you, and it kind of sucks because sometimes you can get away with just taking care of the bounty hunters and running away so you don't have to shoot the dogs, because just like in The Last of Us, it can be kind of a bummer to have to shoot dogs. Even when they're the enemy's dogs, like the bounty hunters, it still sucks. So then you do have to sacrifice getting to loot the bounty hunters to run away from the dogs. And even still, sometimes they'll chase you for like a really long distance. But you can't outrun the dogs sometimes. And keep from having to shoot them. Luckily, we're not that wanted yet. Our bounty is only $15. That's why there was only like 2 of them coming after us. I feel like maybe I should wrangle this horse. So I will have a secondary horse. Because I could use a horse to store this really awesome moose pelt on. Yeah, like, I don't have nearly as much of a problem killing the bounty hunters, but when it's a dog, you know, I don't know. It has something to do with, we all have that compassion for animals in it. Most of us do, at least. I know there are cruel people out there who probably take pleasure in doing stuff like that, but I certainly am not one of them. It bums me out. I don't even want to have to wrangle this horse right now. He seems like he's just living his best life. I really should just leave him be. But I need another companion and a horse to hold on to my pelt, so I can go out and go on adventures and not worry about getting killed and losing said pelt. No, no. Nope, wrong thing. I meant to reach for the cocaine and not the gun. What, did he jump off a cliff? Oh, okay. He probably just ran down. Okay. Doesn't seem worth pursuing now. I've decided to abandon this attempt at lassoing a horse. We're just gonna hold on to the pelt. No flowers to pick. Probably because the sun's not out. It's quite rainy. They've probably all went away. You okay, boy? Why can't I brush him or feed him? Can't pat him either, huh? Maybe if I can lead him away. Oh, I don't think we've unlocked the brush yet. We haven't done that particular mission where we can brush our horse off after we get into some mayhem with it. You okay, boy? Yeah, you gotta be careful sometimes. You might go to jump off what you think is a small cliff, and you think you're gonna do like a neat little jump, and it's gonna look cool, and then you bust your ass hardcore, and you don't expect it, and before you know it, Arthur is rolling down the hill, and he's super muddy. But as long as the horse survives and doesn't take too much damage, I'm happy. It can get pretty bad. It can get precarious for your horse sometimes. You gotta be a little careful. Because you'll end up feeling bad, like, oh, I just made my horse wreck his shit. I don't want to see my boy get hurt. If it was my cat at home and he attempted like a jump that he couldn't bear, I wouldn't want to see him get hurt. And when it's your horse, you're kind of the reason for it. That makes it even worse. Poor boy. Wrong thing. I want the bow, not the lasso. I don't think my bow will reach that bird. Maybe the repeater will. So I thought that would register as 2 out of 3 flying birds killed for the challenge. Let's see. Nope, 1 out of 3. So I guess you got to do it all at the same time. Rattlesnake. Okay. Probably was killed by another animal. One thing I love about this game, the open world just exists with or without your input and involvement. Something probably killed that rattlesnake. The diamondback rattlesnake is native to Lemoyne, New Hanover, and parts of West Elizabeth. As carnivores, they prey on ground-dwelling birds, mice, rabbits, and gophers. A bow with small game arrows is considered to be the best weapon to wound or kill a snake of this size. Their skin can be used for crafting, and their meat can be used as a source of food. Cool. Yeah, I think you have to have small game arrows to get a perfect pelt for that. And I'm not sure if we'll get any animal fat from the hawk, but that would be a benefit, at least, since it didn't do anything for the challenge. Ferruginous hawk? Ferruginous? Is that how you pronounce that? I've never seen that. Ferruginous? Hawks can be found across the states. As carnivores, they prey on small mammals like rabbits, ground squirrels, prairie dogs, lizards, and birds. The varmint rifle is considered to be the best weapon for a clean kill, which we do not have just yet, but we will soon. The feathers of the hawks can be used for crafting. Okay. What can we craft with them? We craft something. I can't see because my dumb bald head is in the way. Can be used to craft some kind of arrows. Probably like small game or maybe improved arrows. Let's go. We've got debts to collect. Arthur, your poor stamina. I'm just now realizing I didn't take him into Valentine to get him alcohol like I had planned. Sorry, bud, we're on this journey dry. But it's okay. There are other things that can refill your stamina core, I think. Like canned peas, for instance. Eat some peas, Arthur. It did something for your stamina core. Now, just go ahead and have some more. That got us up to almost halfway full. A bottle of bourbon would have just knocked that thing all the way up after like one sip. Lily Millet. I gotta get rid of that marker on that map or that's gonna bug me. Alright.
say you'll make it next.
Don't you take that tone with me. I thought you said you loved me.
I thought you said you loved me.
But what I get paid ain't enough for one person, let alone two. Your money's gotta be your problem.
Supporting this deadbeat.
Is this bleating going on in my ear?
I think you are the problem, sir.
Damn it.
I should be confronting this guy.
Lily, where's our money?
What?
That loan you took.
That loan you took.
I'm sorry. I don't have it right now.
Well then, I guess we got a big problem, don't we?
Cooper, give him what you've got.
I ain't giving him nothing except a lessening. Damn manners!
Cooper would fucking act like this. God damn it, Cooper. This is exactly what I expected you to do. Get out of here, Cooper.
Alright. He has all my money. I gave it all to him. Just take everything that you find on him and let's be done with this. Please.
I am perfectly happy looting Cooper for your debt. I'm also gonna take Cooper's hat. Sorry, Cooper.
Hey, you know what I do to thieves?
That's the way it goes.
Hear about this.
I didn't steal that, it's a debt. Damn it.
Can a man have some peace?
Stop, or I'll kill you. I swear.
Seems a little excessive.
Back here. You stop right now.
I'm telling you, it's a debt. They owed me the money. You just don't have context for why I had to beat him up for it. He started it. I guess it won't let me stop him. I guess he's just gonna go tell on us. There's nothing I can do. Normally the stop witness prompt would come up and then you can like threaten him and he'll be like, okay, I'll stop. And he'll stop trying to snitch on you, but I don't think that's gonna happen in this case. So instead, I only have a pistol, or a revolver rather, and some dynamite. Maybe we should just try to hit this train. Yeah, maybe we'll do that instead. That guy's gonna tell on us anyway. I wish I had something for my stamina core, but what are you gonna do? We'll start by stealthily taking out this guy. Oh, no, that's not very stealthy. I guess it ended up kind of stealthy in the end. Whoa, don't fall, Arthur. We got him taken care of. And that is why I never buy regular cartridges. You can loot them pretty much everywhere. I did not know that they were aware of my presence. Okay. I'll take that moonshine. Looks like we're not doing this dry after all. Alright. I forgot these trains usually have moonshine. Cool. I didn't even need to go to town.
God damn it!
No, this isn't happening.
Surrender? Huh? Oh.
Don't do this. I beg you.
Is it gonna let me rob him?
You
There we
need
go.
to give me all your money now.
Yeah, just take it.
No, no! This isn't
Hello.
real!
You're awfully close, sir.
Give it to me.
Sure. I don't want any trouble, okay?
Hurry up.
Hurry up! Oh!
Here.
They're already on the train with me. These lawmen move quick. They're everywhere.
No, don't go
Alright.
through with it.
Which one of you have I not robbed yet?
You need to give me all your money now.
Here.
Now.
Take it.
Thank you. You. It's not gonna let me rob them. Because they're on the train again! You pesky lawmen. Oh, now he's on the train. He's trying to act like he's not, like I can't see him on the train. Did you just walk off the train to come back on the train? These lawmen are dramatic. There's still yet another one on the train. You are not a passenger, sir. I am not fooled by this facade. This fella needs to die. Okay, I have one more person to rob on here.
Okay, give me everything you got.
Okay.
Quick.
Take it.
Okay, was it only the 2 cars, or did I have anybody else? Now there's another one on the train. You're like an infestation, lawman. Just when I think I'm rid of you.
No, this isn't real.
Did I rob you yet, sir? Kindly. I guess I did.
Good God.
Oh! Good God! I mean, to be fair, I guess I would be pretty significantly freaked out myself. There's a lot of lawmen after us. Bad time to reload, Arthur. He fell right off the train. Okay. This is a very strange looking train. What the hell is going on here? Red Dead in general is just having a hard time today. First it was camp. Now it's this train. I don't know what the hell this is supposed to be. Oh, just something to get me distracted so the law could ambush me on my own train. You fellas really don't give up, do you?
I was about to say, I don't think I've ever seen a train like that.
Okay. Now that gives me a second to do some looting. And boy, have we earned it. Arthur, you have a gnarly cut on your head. I don't remember anybody slicing you. That was a lot of chaos in a short little period of time. So now we have a second. We can take a breath, Arthur. You can smoke a couple cigarettes before we open up these safes. I hope no civilians were killed during that. If it was the law. I made sure to be very careful. Because you do got to be careful whenever they're hiding out in the train cars and shooting at you. My idea for these train robberies, obviously you have to shoot the lawmen and the train guards and stuff like that, but I try to, you know, spare the passengers. It's bad enough they're getting all their stuff taken from them. I like for Arthur to see it as like an anti-authoritarian thing, a rebellion against authority, even though it's an inherently contradictory philosophy, because he's robbing from common folk. He either doesn't quite see that or he does see it and doesn't want to acknowledge it. He thinks he's righteous by robbing trains. It's a very complicated and ultimately hypocritical and flawed philosophy. But in my head, in like a role-playing sense, well, thank you, I appreciate that. In my head, in like a role-playing sense, he also does it to provide for the camp, because he really cares about his little community. And even if he has to rob folk and shoot lawmen, you know, to build up enough wealth for his little community to prosper, that's kind of another way that he justifies it, even though he still knows it's not right. Because, I mean, this is just an obscene pile of dead bodies. Just too many. Even the game can't handle it. It's a lot just for us to get like a few $100s. So like so many people had to die. And that's so many people per train robbery. So it's definitely not a good justification, but one he makes nonetheless. And I've never seen a train car like this. I don't know what the hell is going on. Am I even going to be able to blow this open? What is this? I'm curious if anybody else has experienced this particular train glitch. Yeah, very interesting bug. I've actually never seen this before. Red Dead has its fair share of glitches, but I haven't seen this. I wonder, maybe it'll let me open it up, but there might not be anything in it. I guess we'll find out. Is the other one the same way? Yeah, the other one's okay. That's so weird. Can we get in here? Normally we could get in here and get like bourbon. I guess not. Oh, there we go. Okay, he just pulls the bourbon out of it without even opening it up. This is weird. I hope we're gonna get loot from those safes. I guess we'll find out. Can I get anything from in here? Let's see. Fruit. Cigarettes, always handy. Are you gonna grab them? There we go. Stock up on items here, get some health. And boy, have we earned it! Okay, did we have a third train car? No, okay. Just the two. Well, we're gonna see how this goes. Not where I wanted you to put that, Arthur. Poor Arthur. Just like camp, just like the train. He's trying his best. Oh, but his best just isn't cutting it. Try to place it on the train car. Nope. Oh, well. I know you're doing your best, Arthur. I believe in you. I wonder if I can just place it there and it'll still blow it up. Let's see. Place. No, that's kind of even worse, bud. I know you're doing your best, but that's not much better. Alright, well, I guess we're gonna see if that works. I don't know if we're gonna get loot from any of these with how glitched out this is. And if that's the case, we might do a proper train robbery. Cause, yeah, this is kind of strange. Oh, we got the loot. Okay, cool. Now let's hope we can even blow up this next one. I guess I really should have given like a loud volume warning, especially anybody with headphones in. That's gonna be loud whenever we blow up dynamite. But like like you think it's, you know it's gonna be loud, but then it's ear-piercingly loud. Wonder if I could get away with cleaning my gun real quick. It needs it before they ambush me. These guys just don't give up. Okay, my horse is going around the right side. Oh, you got me.
One more time, I'll drop you.
Who the hell do you think you are?
Enough of you. Get on in there.
Enough of you.
You gonna swing, you know?
I'm gonna swing. I have something they probably also have. Cocaine! Let's do this! I'm moving all slow after I hyped up the cocaine. Son of a bitch. Oh, I was gonna leave you be, but just for saying that, I'm sorry. Just for sounding like that one officer. I will not respect your authority, sir. I am an outlaw. Okay. So, this area is going to be a little bit cut off for a minute in terms of being able to access it without being wanted. Where is the next debt collecting mission? Looks like it's over here. We're definitely going to still be wanted by the time we make it over there. So, we're going to hide out north of Emerald Ranch, right up this mountain. We're gonna hide out for just long enough to get away. I don't really have anything to replenish that stamina core, so we're probably not going to crash our horse. We're probably going to have to make camp and maybe sleep. I need to stock up on items. I need to get a couple weapons, get some ammunition. Go ahead and lose the mask. I think we're probably good. Cool, so that will be another perfect buckskin. I think we'll need 2 of them for camp.
Hold on there, girl.
At least 1, I know, but I already have 1. But if we don't need it for camp, we can always turn it into the trapper. Whitetail buck. I'm fairly confident we've already read about that. Okay, well it looks like we really don't even need our hideout spot. Let's see, yeah, we can already go and get... Cool. So we'll go and get the next stat. Alright. Cool, we can go straight to it. Yeah. Ask around in the area.
You chick? I was told I could find a chick Matthews up here.
You owe us money.
Matthews? You might want to talk to that fella over there. Nah, I'm just here to work for the season.
You chick Matthews?
Oh, no, not me, sir. That's the greenhorn over there. Oh, and there he goes.
Lying son of a bitch. No, I don't want to throw dynamite at him, Arthur. That's a little much. Strauss said to not kill the debtors. He said it's bad for business. Which makes sense that that's really all Strauss would care about. Not very wise to be taunting the man that's chasing you down for money that you owe. Yeah! Arthur's like, challenge accepted.
You make me go much further, I'll get more than a debt off you. There we go.
Look, I got the money, but it's hidden. Untie me and I'll tell you where it is.
Or
Place to bargain, boy.
I can just take it.
Goddamn treasure hunt? You're lucky I ain't taking your teeth as well.
Chick's treasure map.
Holy Moses!
If something should happen to me,
You got the map.
my worldly possessions are stored here. Okay, cool. Well, thank you, sir. Now get out of my sight.
Aren't you gonna untie me?
I already did.
Come on.
Get out of here. Yeah, you seem pretty honest.
Yeah.
We got it. So those were the 3. Now the question is, because I know we have one more. Thomas Downs. Visit Thomas Downs to reclaim his debt. I think we're going to go ahead and wait to do that one for now. Let's see. We'll definitely be doing the gunslinger mission soon. But I think for now the best thing to do would probably be go ahead and head into town, stock back up on some supplies, donate some money to camp, and then see where we are at. We got Sean down here that needs rescued. We got a lot going on right now. Arthur is a very busy outlaw. But for now we're going to make our way into town, and as we go into town, we're going to go somewhat slow, and we're going to try to do some hunting, more collecting of flowers. We were able, that was a proper train robbery, even though it was very strange and bizarre. It did work out pretty well. So I don't know if I really need to do a second one just yet. We did get some, yeah, we got a good amount of money from it. And if we can visit a fence sometime soon, we can sell all of those expensive belongings that we have accrued. Mysterious Sermon. At the 2nd hour under the half moon, by the great love and grace of our Savior, I don't even want to try to pronounce that, Voyager of time and galaxies, we cast off our corporal shells, so his vessel can take our spirits to the promised realm, to live in peace and power until the 2000th year, when we will return for the new chosen and worship once again at the peak of Mount Shan. In his love we rejoice always. So I'm guessing, yeah, this is the UFO cult. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what this is. Yeah, because this is the house you can actually see a UFO in this game. If you go at the right time. Certain nights. Let's see what we got in the chimney. Aged pirate rum. Cool. Pretty potent aged pirate rum.
But the cowardly killer that shot Mr. Miller has laid old Otis in his grave. Yeah!
Yeah!
Poor Otis had a wife to mourn for his life. 3 children, they were brave.
Perfect time and setting to be singing this, Arthur. He's just not at all creeped out by any of this. He's just too busy enjoying his buzz. I mean, you might as well. You already drank the pirate rum, why not enjoy it? Is this something I can loot? It is. Cool. Volatile dynamite pamphlet? Cool. I didn't know you could find that here. Thought that was something I had to buy way later on. Volatile dynamite. A few years ago, a nasty camping accident resulted in the discovery of a spectacular new version of dynamite. Horace T. Hotchkiss was prospecting for gold mines out west, and the contents of his knapsack became covered in animal fat from a broken container. The next day, he carried on blasting open a tunnel into a mine with dynamite accidentally coated in animal fat and a bullet. It created an exceptional explosion. He lost most of his hearing, but discovered a remarkable new explosive. The frontiersman's requirements: dynamite, animal fat, high-velocity cartridge from a pistol, repeater, revolver, or rifle. To prepare this, we must take portions of animal fat and a high-velocity cartridge and carefully insert into the end of a stick of dynamite, and then carefully store in our satchel. And then at the bottom, they have a handy little camping tip for us. Wash your clothes at least once a month. For soap, combine wood ashes and animal fat over flame. At least once a month, folks. We heard it here first. Ultimate tip for hygiene. Cool. So now we can craft volatile dynamite. Yet another thing that we need animal fat for, I think. So, guess I really need to get hunting some, ducks and boars. So by this point, I might have all of the perfect deer skins that I need for camp. But I won't really know until I can get to camp and donate them. And for now, we're going to head into Valentine. I don't know if I really need to keep bothering with deer for now. Why was my compendium suddenly updated with muskrat information? That's kind of strange. Killed skin studied. Did I accidentally study one? Weird. The compendium's trying its best tonight. Milkweed. Is that a horse? Oh, that's a pronghorn. Whoa. Kinda curious what's going on with this camp up here.
lost. I'm straight out of hospitality.
Just minding my own business.
Straight out of hospitality.
That's right. Just
come on, girl.
The guy's all pleased with himself that I ran away from his camp and didn't choose to engage him in violence. He's like, yeah, he better not come into my camp and try to fight me. I don't know why he would want to tempt me back into doing so. Antagonistic NPCs are hilarious. There's something genuinely very soothing about just riding with the bison. This game is dope for so many reasons. Being able to ride with the bison being one of them. The bison are literally riding or running whatever toward my destination with me. It's pretty dope. Like they're guiding me, like the wind in Ghost of Tsushima. Yeah, it almost does seem like they're on this leg of my adventure with me. This is the part of the leg of Arthur's journey where he becomes one with the bison. I don't want to lead them to the oil refinery. Get out of oh, that mud is probably all polluted. Get out of there. I'm sorry. It feels like there's some kind of metaphor or lesson in here somewhere. About the bison following the human and following him right into human trouble. Right into an oil refinery. Friends, I'm afraid I must ask you to part ways with me. I'm venturing into areas it's best that you don't follow me into. Even though I'm really just going into the forest behind the refinery. Poor bison. This was probably where the bison lived primarily. Before they made it into a friggin' oil refinery.
Calm down, will you?
Yeah, calm down. Bad enough you stole the bison's home. They can't even come over here anymore. I was on a whole spiritual thing with the bison. And the mere existence of your dumb refinery had to ruin it. So you calm down, mister. Gonna follow the tracks back into town. Valentine. I love the way this town is all lit up at night. The lighting in this game is phenomenal.
Hey there, mister.
Hey, let's talk about this. Arthur, come lend a hand here.
Uncle can't leave camp for one day without getting in trouble.
Take it easy, I got lumbago.
I got lumbago.
That drunk's got mean friends, believe me.
Wasting my time anyway.
I appreciate it, Arthur. No sense of humor, the fellers around here.
How drunk were you?
Just normal drunk.
Just normal
Anyway,
drunk.
I should probably hit the breeze.
That's his baseline level every day. What he calls normal drunk.
Maybe try keeping your mouth shut next time.
Yeah, we're trying not to attract attention to ourselves, Uncle. That's kind of like the whole thing right now. We're trying to lay low, man. See what this guy has to say.
Welcome back.
You know, he ain't a bad feller, all things considering.
That man's head's going soft in his old age. You better watch out.
Well, hey, I won't argue with you there. But you still gotta leave him alone.
Spit it out. What do you need?
I need oatmeal. That's what I need.
Some oatmeal, please.
Thank you. Gotta get my carbs in. I got a long night ahead of me.
Finish that quick.
I guess I can't really shop because it's nighttime.
Weren't you the one in here talking to that feller with Jim Boy Calloway?
That was me.
That's right.
More like Jim Drunk Old Man Calloway.
Sure seems that way.
Is that all you had to say?
Give me something to drink, eh?
I mean, he was kind of a drunk old man. That's an accurate observation.
We serve real drinks around here, not like that highfalutin Smithfield's place.
Highfalutin? I'm actually on my way there right now. I just figured
That your feller? The old one?
Yeah, he's mine.
Well, you better watch out for him. He's looking for a knife in his belly from some of the boys here.
You mean these boys? Right here? Yeah, there was just a whole thing about that. Were you not paying attention? I could make it worse, but I'm gonna go to the other saloon. I just wanted oatmeal. And I had to stop my friend from getting beaten up. Yeah, it's nighttime. We're gonna have to like crash in a hotel room for the night or something. So we can access the stores. Hello, Sheriff.
Sir? Hello there. You're doing a great job. Keeping all us decent folks safe.
Yeah.
So long.
All us decent folks, of which I am most certainly one. It's getting all suspicious. I better follow that man. Something don't seem right about him.
Hi.
Well, hello there.
Hi there, mister.
Hello.
Howdy.
Hello.
How's things?
All right. All right.
Glad to hear it. Take care.
Take care, folks.
Uh-oh, mister.
First time in Smithfields? Hello. No brawling this time, all right?
Hi, folks.
Hello.
Hey there, partner.
Nice to see some friendly faces around here.
Huh.
Anyway, folks, please don't mind me.
Goodbye now.
What's your poison?
Just give me a drink, quick.
Hello, good looking.
There. One more?
Well, that brought my stamina core way up.
Lucky day. How's things with you? I'm hoping tomorrow will be better.
I'll have,
Got blood on his, literally blood on his hands. Alright, let me get a beer. I've had quite a night, as you can clearly see.
How's things with you?
Jeez.
Same again?
That's something, I guess.
Hey, folks.
Hello, darling.
Good day so far?
Mister.
Anyway, take care, folks.
Miss Rachel got sent upon.
Just stopped in to have a couple drinks, say hello to the local people before I turn in for the night.
Hey, mister.
You look like a man on a mission.
Aha!
Don't let me keep you.
I am on a mission. Arthur's hair is really not very long yet, so there's not very many hairstyles I could experiment with, so we're gonna wait on the barber. I guess we're gonna head out. We don't really need to spend all night in the bar. We have things to do. It's almost... Is it almost morning time? I can't tell. We need to get some shopping done here in Valentine. It's 2 in the morning, so we're just gonna go ahead and maybe get a bath and turn in for the night. Get all our shopping done in the morning or in the afternoon, depending on how long we sleep.
You arrange a bath? I need a wash.
Had a long couple days collecting debts, killing animals needlessly.
Any assistance?
We need to decompress now.
I'm alright, thanks.
Okay, maybe next time, huh?
Killed a lot of animals these past couple days, trying to get perfect pelts. Now I just need to relax. Killed a lot of bounty hunters too. Stole a lot of pocket watches. Had a really weird train that I robbed. Now I can just sit back, relax, and reflect on all of it. Cheers. After I finish scrubbing. So I'm going to pretend that this, like, 30 seconds in real world time that we're spending with Arthur in the bath is for him, like, a good, like, I don't know, however long a bath would realistically take before the water would get too cold and it wouldn't be all steamy and awesome like it is right now. He looks super relaxed. So we're just going to pretend that he got a pretty good amount of time to just relax and decompress after all that train robbing and bounty hunter killing and killing animals. Now we can go up and go to our room.
Rooms are quiet and clean.
Go ahead and get relaxed for the night. Kick off our shoes. Sit down, have a cigarette, maybe do some journaling. If we have any cigarettes. Good. We do. Riding out. So these are the journal entries from whenever they were still stuck up in the mountains. I guess this is going to be their first time riding out, and maybe he's going to be writing about their assault on Como Driscoll's camp that we did back in Chapter 1. Let's find out. Oh, am I going to be able to read this without bringing up the text? Let's see. I'm going to attempt it at least. Seems Como Driscoll had the same ideas as us. He's been hiding up here, scouting out a train he wanted to rob. We bumped into some of his boars at some farmstead they was robbing, found that poor woman whose husband they had murdered, and she's now riding with us, as she ain't got no place better to be. As she ain't got no place better to be. Then, Dutch being Dutch, and his hatred for Colm being just as powerful as ever it was, whole bunch of us went to pay him a visit in his camp, but he escaped. And that was his, I guess, his camp. A rough sketch from above, I guess. And again, this is all Chapter 1 stuff. We grabbed one of his boys. Poor bastard ain't spoken yet, but he will once we freeze him a little, then set bail on him. Been a bad few weeks, but we're mostly still alive. Dutch being Dutch, he is busy making plans and figuring out just how we're going to survive. And Dutch being Dutch, those plans involve robbery and dreams. So that's what we had heard, of course, up in the mountains whenever he made this journal entry. Kind of cool to read back over it. And that fella that we caught is the fella that is now tied to the tree at camp. So eventually, I'm sure he is going to talk. Horseshoe Overlook. Oh, so that was the... Okay. So after that, that journal entry summarized like a lot of the missions from Chapter 1. And so once you get from that journal entry, it takes you straight down into Horseshoe Overlook. And then we begin reading Arthur's journal entries from... when we get to the camp we are in now. And I did not mean to put that away. Let's try that again, Arthur. Maybe he's tired. He just wants to go to sleep. By the time we get done reading the journal entries, it's going to be morning anyway. We can just get all dressed to the nines again and go right back out and go shopping. Who needs sleep? You don't need sleep when you're an outlaw. So that's a pretty dope sketch that Arthur did from his bed in his little... whatever you call it. Not tent. Whatever his little setup is. That's pretty dope. He writes, finally a thaw in this god-awful weather. We got off the mountain and rode east into some pretty enough country called the Heartlands. Ain't been this far east in many a year. Hosea seems to know the country a little. Ain't been much of a spring. Now holed up at a place called Horseshoe Overlook outside of some dumpy little cattle town name of Valentine. We and we're currently sitting in a hotel in that dumpy little cattle town. Dutch seems a little better. His eyes are sparkling once more, and I can see he's thinking a little clearer. I think we all feel a little happier, in spite of Blackwater and that whole mess. That whole failed robbery. We're going to go ahead and sleep till noon. Get a good 6 hours. I had it on me earlier, I swear. This is just Cooper all over again. So many unreliable men in this universe. Can't say I'm surprised. It was in that very hotel room I saved one of the women in my camp from somebody who was trying to be abusive.
You here for the auction? You should wash up.
I'm definitely not here for an auction. Quite the opposite. I might steal the sheep. Not here to buy any.
Things just get worse and worse. Hey, mister. Son of a bitch. Calm down.
Okay, damn. What's with the hostility? What did I do to you? Even the horse is trying to kick me.
Sure.
What did I do to you folks?
Howdy, fellas.
All I did was get a hotel room and scribble in my journal. I mean, I have gotten in like fights in this town, and I guess it hasn't been all good.
Nice people around here.
He said sarcastically.
Hello, sir.
Y'all kind of suck.
Hello, sir.
Hard.
Not you. You're nice.
So, what are you aiming
You're a
for?
good fella. You do fun puns like what are you aiming
Careful
for?
with the pages. It's a nice piece and all, but I'd personally add some rifling. Take it or leave it.
Uh-huh.
You know what? I bet I can make this piece work a lot better for you. Bolts, triggers, parts, back here. Smile on your face, guaranteed. Yep, this is the one.
I think we'll go ahead and get the varmint rifle too. We could use it.
Carry it with pride. We could do a lot with this. New trigger, brand new bolt. Your
I'm
pick.
going to be pretty much out of money by the end of this. I really need to get to a fence and sell some of
Yours
those
now.
valuables.
You'll love it. You thought about upgrading the stock? I got some nice ones. I'd just like to give this a personal touch with some engraving.
Guess that didn't really make sense for a varmint rifle, did it? What would be better? Guess none of them really fit that much. Nah, I like black walnut. That's one of the best ones. Okay, we already have all the ammo we need. We're already down to $200, so that's already not looking great. Especially because I should have maybe prioritized getting the Springfield rifle over the varmint rifle. So that's not great. We're probably going to wait on the Springfield rifle till we have a little bit more money. Because I was supposed to do other shopping other than just buying guns today. Uh-oh. Arthur's not very good at budgeting his money. Thank you, sir.
Keep looking. No problem.
The Hutton and Baird volcanic pistol combines the stopping power of a repeating rifle with the portability of a sidearm. Although the accuracy is good, the slow firing rate and reload speed mean that you better hit your target with the first shot. Yeah, it does have kind of a ch-ch, where it has a bit of a, I don't want to call it a delay, but you got to be just right with it. The gun has an ammo capacity of 8 rounds and can use regular, okay, and then it just goes into the different ammo types. Cool. Volcanic pistol's kind of fun, but instead of buying that and the varmint rifle, I really should have just went ahead and bought the Springfield rifle. That wasn't too smart, but what are you going to do? That Springfield rifle would come in handy with the hunting. But hey, so will the varmint rifle.
Welcome back.
The volcanic pistol won't do anything for hunting. That won't help for hunting at all. You know, unless you don't care about having good pelts.
All yours. Does the trick.
Oh, thanks, Doctor.
And I wanted to even donate some money to camp, so I'm getting way too low to be able to even do that. Not that I couldn't throw him a little bit of money, but not as much as I'd like to.
Hi there, folks.
Hello, sir.
Howdy, mister.
Hello, sir.
You new in town? I saw you eyeing the liquor as you walked in. You know what you like. Some food and things all along the shop and on the counter if you want something to pair it with. Everything in that is available for purchase. All right. Enjoy.
Gotta have my coffee.
Nice. Enjoy. Nice.
There are flies buzzing around very intensely somewhere in this shop. I think we're going to go ahead and get that. See how good Arthur is at managing his money? When he needed to donate to camp, and instead his priority is a new outfit! And now we have $30. Now that's how you manage your money well as an outlaw. The Vaquero, for those that ride hell for leather. Let's see what this says.
So
this is
Morris from the auction yard leaving the hotel again this morning. Guess his wife kicked him out again.
Yeah, that sounds about right for somebody from this town. So this is the outfit we just bought, the Vaquero, for those that ride hell for leather. A prominent feature in our clothing department is this smartly assembled outfit suitable for taciturn laborers engaged in colder weather livestock work. Featuring a wool-lined scout jacket, oiled leather shotgun chaps, and sleek riding boots, it is the preferred tire for roping an unpliable, inharmonious member of the herd, wrestling the struggling beast to the ground, looking it in the eye and grunting, "I will end you! I will end you!" through clenched teeth as you hogtie it and come to a mutual understanding of who is the governor here. Designed to keep the forces of nature in check and withstand the strongest of scrutiny and investigation, our garments for the working man are built on honor. We have never, all caps, we have never been inclined to boasting because we have the very best goods available anywhere and are the leader in all lines of attire. That sounds an awful lot like boasting. While other catalog houses are lamentable and piteous. That is indeed a fact, not an opinion or speculation. If you desire extra-sized garments, please take into advisement that we require an extra fee for additional fabric. While this policy has been met with some concern, our mission is to treat everyone in an honorable, courteous, and fair manner, no matter how loathsomely corpulent you've become. These folks are way too proud of themselves for a simple outfit. Good lord, it's not that serious. It's just clothing.
That should be good.
They treat it like they're doing the Lord's work. I guess it is an advertisement. It's kind of supposed to be that way. Oh, it seemed a little exaggerated, though.
All right, girl.
Hello.
Alright, so we need to make it back to camp and at least donate a few dollars, because the point of the train robbery was to have a little bit of money to donate to camp. So that's probably what we'll do. We'll head back to camp, donate a few dollars, and then we will probably go ahead and end it there for the night. Oh, something's going on over here. O'Driscoll.
You know the O'Driscolls is calling these parts their home.
Is that so?
There's something up with this one, I can tell.
Look at this fake. Careful, everybody.
You must be in the wrong town. You're done.
Wasting my time.
And that's what you get for being an O'Driscoll. I'm also gonna take your hat.
Please, I don't want to have to bring the law into this.
It's just a hat, folks. Don't worry. It's just a hat. He didn't need it anymore. It's not like he's gonna use it. Folks keep getting bent out of shape over nothing. I'm getting out of here. It was just a hat. Shooting a feller over a hat. I'm disappointed in the law. They're so trigger happy. Move! Does a little hop. Just a hat, fellers. No need to overreact.
Hey, partner. Push, girl.
Oh, you don't have to push, girl. I'm sorry. I'll just inject you with steroids. I don't yet have a brush game. I haven't done that mission.
Arthur, dumbass.
Dumbass. I mean, I took a bath and went shopping. Wasn't all that exciting. I did manage to steal a feller's hat. But everyone got all bent out of shape about it. Can't do nothing nowadays. He was an O'Driscoll, so he deserved everything he got. Covered in blood. Damn it. I should have known better than to kill that O'Driscoll after taking a bath. The whole point was to be clean when I came into camp. Yep, blood all over me. Yeah, that figures. That sounds about right. Bless you.
Thank God somebody's doing some work around here.
When's this going to end?
I just miss him so much. Of course you do. Goes without saying. What am I gonna do? You're gonna suffer. And life's gonna go on. That's the truth of it. I won't lie to you. Oh, Miss Roberts. I know. Where am I gonna go? Stay here with us. Oh, they ain't so bad. It's nasty out there on your own. I know. You'll be safe here. properly.
And this is, of course, the woman who the O'Driscolls ransacked her cabin and killed her husband while she was hiding. I guess because he owed them some... I don't know, Red Dead Online gives you a little bit of exposition about the whole thing with Jake and... Jake Adler, her husband, and the O'Driscolls. He, he owed them some debts or something. And then they ended up just doing a horrific act.
You can stay with us as long as you want.
Thank you.
And we kind of saved her from them, but also sort of burned down her house, which wasn't great. And Arthur's gonna just run into a tree.
Alright. Just sit, no? You'll be back on your feet in no time.
I sure hope so.
Yeah. We need you, John.
Yep.
Yep. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and donate what little money we have. I guess I can throw him like 20 bucks. I ain't got much, Dutch. Oh yeah, we can give him the rest of the debts too. That's right, we had debts to give. We have a little more now. Donate 15 or 20. It's better than nothing, Dutch. It's all I've got for you. Oh, thanks. He seemed pretty happy about it.
Hey. Looks like a good book there.
Very enjoyable.
Well, I'll leave you to it.
Okay, Arthur.
I'm gonna walk right through your tent. I was just walking right through to get to my tent. No biggie.